And here we go. Let's kick things off this evening.
The
So
five
ready.
mimics.
Tell me all the things.
5 mimics? All right. Okay. So the most prominently visible things. There is a hand axe, a long sword, a dagger, and a buckler, which is a small round shield. There is a slightly worn leather jerkin, which is kind of like a leather jacket, but just covers the chest, no arm pieces, no sleeves. There are some leather leggings. There are 2 pouches. There are a bunch of pots, pans, climbing spikes, about 35 foot of rope. Looks like at one point it was probably more than 35 feet from the frayed edge. There are a bunch of silver and gold coins. You can see the odd platinum piece in amongst it, but the majority of it is silver, but there are some gold that are all amongst them, so you'll have to spend a bit of time gathering those up.
Oh, I have no problem doing that.
So if you're going to do that, it'll probably take you about a minute, but if by the time you're done, it'll be 126 gold pieces, 237 silver pieces, 84 copper pieces, and 16 platinum pieces. As I said, 2 pouches, and pretty much that's about it. There's also some broken pottery, but the pottery it's just mundane crap.
Is there anything
Make hole.
nice about the dagger?
Not really. It looks fairly standard, as does the long sword and hand axe.
Okay. And would I fit in the leather stuff?
Would you fit in it? As in, is it racer sized?
Yes.
I would say there's about a 30% chance of that, so let's see. 30 or less? No, it's too big for you. It obviously belonged to a guy,
Okay, well,
and
I'm
he
going to
was
take
definitely
it in.
taller than you as well.
And the pouches, for sure.
All right.
Climbing spikes, and I'm going to bring a nice pot to Radovan, because he's missing a pot, if you remember.
I do. He gave it to Lana, who's wearing it on her head. Okay, the 2 pouches, one of them has some lumpy things in it, hard lumpy things, and the other one's kind of squishy.
Does it smell bad?
Now you've disturbed it, there is definitely a pungent aroma lifting from it, yes.
Is it in the pouch leather?
It's probably coming from inside the pouch. Whether it's seeping through the leather or just wafting out of the top opening, it's kind of hard to tell.
Maybe I'll just take 1 pouch.
So you want to leave the squishy pouch?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've no, is it this guys that have had squishy things in pouches before? Or is that
No, that was because in fact it's you, yeah, because remember you did have some beholder eyes that you were storing in your backpack at one point and then forgot that after 3 weeks.
So the memories of that coming
They weren't
back,
really
I think
eyes
I would
much
just
anymore.
Let the pouch be.
I don't blame you.
If it makes you feel any better, I found an old cucumber in my refrigerator last night.
I don't want to know. So anyway,
I'm just trying to imagine Marlo discovering an old cucumber in a fridge. And it's just a weird thing to think.
It's like an
She probably wouldn't know that it was an old cucumber. She'd be like,
know-
"Oh, what's this?" and try to taste it.
oh dear. Alrighty. So yeah, that's your stash. Meanwhile, in the main chamber, where all the dead decapitated trolls are, and the completely armless Shara, we have Radovan, Kia, and Marlo. What are you guys up to?
Oh, that didn't roll. I'm healing myself. A beautiful 23 points.
Alrighty.
I
I'm
think I was-
hurting.
leaned over Shara's body, wondering how we can take her out of here. If at all.
So, is
Anyone
anyone okay?
Think-
Is anyone hurt? Like in need of some health?
You healed me up to 43, I think.
Okay.
If
So
I remember the math
Fine.
right.
I was nowhere near those trolls. So.
I'm gonna come out and be like, Radovan, I got you a pot.
yeah. Thank you. I mean,
Who wants to start
welcome,
making a
and
stretcher with me?
that's for you, Marlo. Ooh, Marlo. I
Oh.
think you're gonna be
Nice.
okay.
Yay!
Yep.
So here's
Ooh.
my thought, Kia.
So Kia says a stretcher, and as she says that, I'm gonna reach out and be like, "Hey, look, I found this," and I'm gonna have the rope and then the leather coat, the leather,
Leather jerkin.
yeah, and the leather pants, and say we could make some sort of a stretcher, like Kia said, out of this if we need to.
I think that's
and
a
we
good
could
idea.
use the trolls' clubs as a side.
They're a little thick for
No?
that.
Are they too thick?
However, I
Not a
mean,
bad
you
idea.
definitely Shara's long spear would be usable for
Oh.
one.
Okay. Do we got any +2 spears lying around?
No, you
Stuck
tend
in
to
the wall.
leave those stuck in cliffs.
Oh.
You use those as 2,000 gold piece value climbing spikes, from what I
see.
remember.
Kia, can you come with me for a second?
Where?
Just over here, just for a second.
Don't do it.
What's up?
So, am I in a wall? I can't tell because of the. Sorry.
Yeah, and of
Sorry.
course, yeah, guys, we're using dynamic lighting, so this is actually what the players see. That's what Radovan sees.
Okay.
This is
Are you-
why
do
he
you
can't
have something-
actually see where he's going when he's backing up.
Are you finally admitting your feelings for me?
Kia, can we please focus
Sorry.
here?
I'm
Look,
just trying
we
to
got-
make light because Shar is dead, so.
Yeah, and we're gonna possibly go to war with a whole tribe of people that we need to get by. So here's what I'm thinking.
Pretend to be Shara?
No,
Okay, yeah, bad idea.
not for Cal, Kia, not for Cal. Okay? This is my thoughts. We use your beautiful fire magic to purge the troll skeletons so they're just skulls. We take
Okay.
the big bastard and show it to the tribesmen as this is what we encountered. Like, these are the trophies of our battle. And obviously we have to say that Shara was instrumental in keeping us alive. In a way, she was. Because she got rended right behind me, and if I didn't know she was back there, I would have been rended myself.
Right?
She got rended before, she got attacked before me, you see.
She
So
was
in a way-
instrumental in the fact that she took the blows instead of Radovan.
She was an
So we
alarm
shouldn't
system.
mention that we could have definitely saved her.
Don't know if we could have.
She's gonna give him an aneurysm.
Don't you think Cal would want me to tell the truth for once?
Well, this is the truth. This is the best version of the truth. She was instrumental in getting us from point A to point B, and, you know, we did what we had to do. But we should rest here tonight, start a fire, burn the corpses, except for Shara and the big bad's skull over their head over there.
Okay.
And, you know, try to go as a trophy.
Stop it, camera.
You know? What do you think?
Okay. Yes, one
Oh,
question.
Humphreys, thanks for that follow, buddy.
Why did you pull me over here instead of just telling all of us?
Because they're talking about pots and other shit.
You're right.
I'm trying
Actually,
to
could
focus
I
on what
hear
we
that?
need to worry about. It's an echoey cave. You probably
It is an echoey cave.
It's
Right,
pretty,
so-
and he's not being quiet, so yeah.
We're making a stretcher. So that's still cool. with
stretcher's
you, then.
good. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love the idea of the stretcher. I'll even donate my robe, my cloak.
We
I
need
don't
to
think we'll need
find
it.
like silk or something before we get back to that tribe. Or else
My,
we gotta.
what is
we
my
got-
cloak
We need
made of?
gifts.
Your cloak?
Because it's like it's nice, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, it's a fairly thick, warm material. I mean, it's either probably, it's probably either woolen, or at the very least, kind of like made of, cotton or something like that. It's polyester.
okay, but maybe we should start a fire in here, and try to rest up, because I'm real spent.
I agree. I need some spells, and I think you do too. After we make the stretcher. Can you gently repose this girl?
Not tonight. We'll have to
Tomorrow.
wait. Yeah, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But we use your fire to cinch up her arms, her lack of arms.
What?
So-
Ooh.
We use fire to sear it together. Sear this.
Oh!
So you want to
Flesh.
cauterize her wounds?
Oh my god.
Well, I don't think cauterize is a medieval world slang, right?
I think you'll find cauterize is probably there somewhere.
I'm just kidding with you. Yes, we want to cauterize the wounds. I always think of cauterize as like a medical term,
Mhm.
Like, you don't see like.
Hey, they were taking hot pokers to people long before we ever thought of it. back in the medi.
Do they call it cauterizing? I don't know.
They call it.
You know, let me call some of
Burn it
my long dead ancestors on a Ouija board and ask them for you real quick. Oh.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh yeah, apparently they did. Yeah. Although
Wow, they got
call-
back to you fast.
Oh, hey, I got them on speed dial.
Ouija.
Speed dial Ouija.
Oh, all right.
I see Marlowe scooting around the room looking at all the big piles of troll crap.
Was that what that is?
Basically, it's mostly like old moss and stuff like that they've laid down for bedding.
Oh.
It's not very pleasant. It definitely has stench, and from your gathering, trolls probably don't seem to go anywhere in particular to the bathroom. They kind of just defecate wherever they feel like, and if they're in bed or laying down, they just do it right there. So it's a mixture of
fun.
troll dung, moss, dead leaves, and other crap.
Huh. So, guys, I don't see a way out of this room.
There's one down here.
Oh, there is good.
There's the way Race has already snuck off down.
Yeah, there's a side room here and then
C is for Fluffy. Thanks for resubscribing.
Thank you, sis.
Fluffy!
Sister
It's so
Fluffy.
fluffy!
I was just concerned that we came in here for no reason other than to get Shara killed.
That was the reason you came in here, but you got to go somewhere else. Oh, now they're wandering off into the darkness all by themselves.
Sorry.
That was the
Not
reason
going
we
that
came in.
way.
No, by all means, head off down there all by yourself.
Guys,
No.
can we can we not? Can we get
I thought that's where the side room was, but I missed it.
Okay, Bane, you took pretty much all of the junk,
Okay,
right?
so I took the leather jerkin, the leather leggings, one of the pouches, the climbing spikes, the money, and the rope.
Why am I stuck in this wall?
And a pot. For Radovan, my friend.
Okay. All right.
If Raisa and Marlo will decide on first watch, I can always do second watch.
How long
I'll
is
look
this?
at Marlo and just ask what she wants to do.
How long is this thing I'm holding gonna stay lit?
Not much longer. It's like an hour and a half. It's like 111 minutes. Math is hard. It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, well I won't be able to see.
Yeah,
So
we
you'll
need
take
to.
first watch?
So Raisa will take first watch and I'll take second watch. 4 hours each. It's not much sleep for you.
Is there like a lot of shit on the floor here?
No.
Okay, because I want to create water to like clean the surface of this area.
You're such a priss.
Etrick, thanks for the follow, buddy.
I'm wearing shiny fucking armor.
He doesn't
I'm
want his
sorry,
armor
man.
to get. He doesn't want his armor to get tainted.
Are you saying there's no blood stains on your armor yet? After that fight?
Oh yeah, he's probably. Well, he's got troll guts all over it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Troll.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah,
s-
I
I-
wouldn't want to get that dirt on there.
I stand in my waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna basically cast it above yourself and douse.
Yeah, with Marlo there too.
Okay.
Totally.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
watch Radovan shower. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Kia does have a temporary crush on you for the flame strikes, so it's fine.
Right. All right, so
Go for it.
you cleanse yourself as best you can with several gallons of cold water. Right. You feel.
I love how you said temporary crush. Like, how many rounds does it last?
It's like 2 minutes per level.
So
So he's got
roll
about
your
22
dice and see
minutes
how
of
long.
crush. Alrighty.
Good night.
Okay, so Kia, you're gonna sleep in this little separate troll chamber by yourself.
No! Everyone's gone. Okay. So hard to see. I'm gonna sleep next to all the dead trolls.
Yeah. Because there's not a whole bunch of blood and guts and all kinds of crap all over that area.
Hello, Radovan. I'll sleep in between Radovan and Marlo.
See, just jealousy creeping in. Okay, it's kind of damp and wet down there though. It's not very dry,
Well,
but that's
what are you gonna
okay as
do?
long as you don't mind sleeping in the damp.
So
No.
I'm placing myself next to that corridor
Okay.
so that I can keep an ear listening down
Gotcha.
as I watch.
Should anything come wandering up there.
Through the
Okay,
darkness.
Kia's in her, Kia's like 135 or something like that, so she's going to get rheumatoid arthritis from sleeping in that water.
Therapia.
Ouch.
Alrighty. Okay, so everyone's resting except for Racer, who is keeping watch. If you would like, go ahead and roll us a listen check.
Oh, of course I would like to get that 20 before everybody else. All right, let's do this.
Oh, close! Alrighty. Nope. You hear nothing. It's eerily quiet the entire time that you are on watch. Alright. After your 4 hours, do you wish to wake up your friend Racer? Kia?
I will. I can't. There we go. I can't get my little. There we go. Turny thing.
Your little
So I'll
turny
go
thing.
and.
Yeah, ready. Go to bed. I'm gonna stand up and walk over here.
Alrighty.
Start looking to my left and my right and everywhere else.
Okay. Are you listening down the tunnel as well, trying to keep your ear open?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a listen check.
Oh no. Here's the 20.
Nah.
It's so close.
Yeah, it's almost 50% of it. Well, almost. It is 50% of it.
So close.
Yet no cigar. Okay. Hours later, you have rested quietly in the kind of dirty, dark, dank undergrowth of the cave. It's not the most restful sleep that you've ever had, especially those of you that are sleeping in a pool of water. It's kind of a little yucky when you wake up and you feel very, very cold. It's sleeping this far underground with nothing but caves around you this late at night or the early hours of the morning. It's pretty chilly down here. Especially for Marlo, who wears next to nothing anyway.
It's okay. I'll walk it off. I'm doing better than Chara.
That's right. Yeah, you at least have arms, which is a huge plus.
Monsters.
All right. After your rest period,
Is the stretcher ready?
Yeah, I'm guessing while Radaman's praying, we will attempt building a stretcher.
so tell me how you're going to build this stretcher. Give me the juicy
Alright.
details on stretcher construction 101.
We got one spear. Anybody have another spear? Do we need to chop from the club here?
How long are the swords that were in the little stash there?
With a long sword, I mean, it's a few feet long, but it's not long enough. Plus,
Well,
I don't
so
think anyone's going to want to hold the sharp end.
Because what I was thinking is, you know how when you think of a typical stretcher, you would do it, post, and then.
Yep.
But what we could do is do a post at the top and the bottom. So do the spear, so you have a longer one, and then do the sword, so there's a shorter one. And then we could lash it that way. So we've got the rope, and we can just do it, around. And then wrap the sword, so obviously you can hang on to it. So instead of holding side to side, you'll hold top and bottom. Might make it a little difficult to carry, but we would have the materials to do it.
Yep. Yeah, you'd be kind of more like... The problem with that is it's going to want to sag in, so you're going to have to be straining so much harder against it.
Gotta work with what we got.
Yeah, I mean, shaving off stuff off of one of the clubs is not going to work, because you're going to end up
Okay.
with a whole bunch of shavings, not an actual...
Okay. What else is long?
Says
sticky?
Kia as she holds a massive staff with a
Don't
dragon's
make me
head
give
on
up
the
my
top.
staff.
Don't you have like 2 of them though?
Oh,
She has
do I?
she has a wand and she has a staff.
Oh, what's a wand?
She doesn't still have that.
I don't still have my other one. I mean, my other staff.
She
There's
had that
the
metal
massive
staff,
axe.
and when she found out that it wasn't really worth anything, she discarded it
I'm
and
gonna
left
take
it
a
in
look
the
at my
tomb.
staff, and I'm gonna look at the stretcher that we're attempting to make. Look back. Don't break it. If you break it, I swear to Cuthbert.
All right,
Say
so
this
you
to
do
me.
have you
Yeah.
do now have 2 very long poles that will be adequate for making a stretcher.
All right. Gingerly, I will thread Kia's onto the other side from the spear. And then
Alrighty.
I will make her carry that side. So if it breaks, it's her fault.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so you basically have now. How do you want to carry it? Because typically you have one in the front, one at the back when you carry a stretcher from that kind of thing. So, is that what you want to do, or do you want 2 on the left, 2 on the right, or what's the plan here?
I think Races should be ahead scouting. And then maybe Radovan can take one,
I
or
would.
the back, front or back, it doesn't matter. And maybe
I can't see anything, so if somebody, I could carry it, but I.
Milo, follow my voice. I'm done praying at this point, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean I can. I'm talking about like I'll help carry, but
maybe so. Marlo, you could take
I think I know what
the
Radovan's
rear,
up to.
and then you can just follow Radovan guiding while you hold it, and then I'll be behind you looking around, making sure you don't kill yourself.
Okay, so what were you? So when Radovan says "follow my voice," he's like right next to you. He's right to your left.
no, I was looking at him when he said.
My shield, it has 2 charges total per day.
Correct.
I did use a charge earlier, and then the one later. So is it still not time yet? Is that the deal?
You probably have one of the charges back.
Okay. So I'm going to activate the charge, obviously.
Nice.
And then I'm going to say to Marlo, give me something that you don't really care about for me to give you light with it. Do you have anything in particular, like...
Oh, of course, I don't have it on that list.
What was she using
Chopping.
last time?
Stone.
A
with-
rock, a stone.
Yeah, I had a rock.
I mean, we could use the same thing again, but since you're going to be punching, you know.
I have a couple rocks in my belt if you need, in my pouch.
All right, so I'm going to take a rock and do Igui Flama and do continual flame on that stone.
Ooh.
All
Now,
right.
Marlo, that flame will last forever. It's not a real flame. It's like a torch. Doesn't emit heat, doesn't consume oxygen. You can put it in your bag and it'll be hidden. And you'll have light forever. Forevermore.
Oh,
So what are you casting? What are you doing?
Continual flame.
What?
Ooh. Okay.
That is cool.
You're my hero.
You remember what happened last time somebody got obsessed? I'm just saying.
I don't think we'll ever fall into that problem between you and me. I think you know who I am, you know what I can do. So yeah, so if you don't want it to be emitting light, just put it in a bag, put it in something, and it'll stop. But it'll still be doing it in that bag. Do you understand? Like, cover it up, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have ruby dust?
Ruby dust.
Correct. Yeah.
Because
Well-
it's one of those items that actually has a monetary amount. So just like a
So you
pearl,
wanna-
you
you
gotta
wanna
get
fa-
ruby dust.
Okay, so you want me not to have that? That's fine.
No, I don't care if you have it, if you have ruby dust, but that because it has a monetary, a spell component has a monetary value, you are required
That's
to have
one of-
it separately.
Right. Got
It's,
it.
you know, like a piece of a feather, a piece of down. That's all
So
semantics.
Radovan attempts the spell and then it fails. Can
Well, I
that
would
be
not-
what happens?
He
use
wouldn't
the
cast
spell.
it because he'd like go to cast it and think, well, crap, I don't have ruby dust.
I figured it was anything over 100 GP, but you're
Radovan,
Radovan, we
anything
were about
with
to
a
be
monetary
so
value.
impressed by you, and then you ruined it.
Yeah.
Like
you
always.
gotta visualize. You gotta think about it because it's permanent magic, so it's gonna have a real. Otherwise, you could be running around casting.
Oh, that's true. That's true. No, you're right.
That's
hey,
the reason.
So I don't cast that. Instead, I cast daylight again on that stone.
So there, you got 4 hours of rock light.
Yeah, that,
just as
problem
good. I can
solved.
see. I don't really.
Problem.
Hey,
problem
what do you
solved.
care? He can just pick up 50 gold pieces of ruby dust. And
I'm
then he
gonna
can
go
make fun
ahead
of
and gather orc heads and put them over here and.
it. All right. Now the troll.
Or sorry, orc heads.
No, that's
plural.
fine. The troll. I know what you meant. Bearing in mind, troll heads are pretty darn hefty, so the skulls are large.
Okay.
You know, they're not. They're 4 times the size of a human skull and then some. So
Okay.
you pile them all together.
And then once they're nice and stacked up, I'm going to tell people to back up. And I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Alrighty. You
Oh,
set
that smells great.
You set fire and singe all of the skin. Basically, you burn all of the flesh to a crisp. And then you're just going to have to remove it somehow. Like
Anybody hungry?
Troll bacon.
pretty much. Seared troll brains.
Ugh.
It's a delicacy where I come from.
Who has a knapsack?
Well, we all have.
Baggy.
Not baggy. Just get
Potato
a
sack.
Ziploc.
Who
How
wants?
much do the skulls weigh?
How much does a troll skull weigh?
Tell us, Score.
The big,
Probably
uglier
about 10 pounds in weight.
Okay.
Okay. They're
Yeah,
cumbersome, I bet, right? 'Cause
No, they're
big.
pretty huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're about they're a bit bigger than they're larger than a basketball for sure.
Yeah, I mean, our heads are, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we each take one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Put it in our backpacks, add it to our lists of stuff.
Skull.
Other
Troll
items.
skull.
Troll skull, yeah.
Okay, so you're basically going to scoop out the brains, the eyeballs, and
Ew.
skin it.
Yes.
Get all the skin off of it, so you have just a skull.
No, that's why she burned them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, she burned them, but burning hands isn't going to like completely incinerate everything. It's fire, but
Then yes, we're gonna scoop.
okay.
Jeez.
Well, I'm just asking.
Radaman's going to.
That's amusing. You're gonna get stuff on your armor again. I'm just saying.
I can take that rock away. I will eat
Don't
you
make
in
me
the
take the
dark.
rock.
And Marlo immediately looks down.
Not my pet
Sorry.
rock.
Not Rocky. Oh, okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So yeah. So you've done that. It does smell pretty damn awful. You know, that horrible sweet smell of burnt flesh is wafting through the air.
Sweet smell. Like, you're scaring me.
Hey, burnt skin smells sweet.
I don't know that, I guess.
He would know. He burns.
Stop burying the
20 gators
people
all
that
the
you
time.
stop burying the people that you murder and burn them, and then you will. So
Okay.
okay. So once you've achieved that, what's your game plan?
Heading down the tunnel. In our No?
We are, but first I'm gonna cast a spell so we don't get turned around in here.
Okay.
And it doesn't have a component requirement. I'm gonna cast VM and Veneer. Find the path, because I want to get the hell out of this goddamn place.
Why didn't you do that before? Yeah, I mean, I know
Fuck you, Radaman.
but
Find the path. Radaman, it's like Kia with the sudden one-time use of Cone of Cold when everything else has been incinerate, burn, burn, but you can even do that? Oh yeah.
we've been wandering around in the dark.
I
Neville,
didn't
thanks for the
have
follow,
it
buddy.
prepared. Marlo, give me that rock. Okay.
All right.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, so what you're using? What is your homing beacon?
The camp,
Okay.
right? Because it's a place I'm familiar with. I know that this area leads me out of here, so I want to go to it.
Okay. Well,
Oh no.
it's telling you to go back the way you came.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on, man.
That is the shortest. And quickest
Oh.
route, and that's what the spell
Okay.
does.
So how do
Okay.
you tell him that? Like, is it something he hears, or is there a visual?
No, he basically will sense which way
Yeah.
it is, but he senses that the shortest way to get back to the Harm Plains camp is to go back. Which it would be, because that's going to take you through the forest, the most direct route. You're kind of going up and around the mountains and coming back out the top, so...
Damn it, Shara, she did say this was a shortcut, a way underneath.
No, she said it was a
She
way...
said it was an alternate
safer.
an
route.
alternate safe route to avoid going through the forest.
Semantics. I can't redirect it, right? Once I cast it?
No.
No. So I'm just gonna negate it and just say, never mind, it didn't work. So you guys don't even know that it didn't work.
Nope. We
don't
don't.
forget
I
to,
think the spell fizzled. I messed up. One of the
Don't
components.
forget to
was
preserve
missing.
this body, Radavan. That might be a good thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll repose the corpse.
Okay. So Shara will not decompose any more than she already has, but she hasn't decomposed much.
Okay.
I mean, it's only been 8 hours.
Let's go. Hopefully there's nothing else.
We need her arms too, right? We got her arms.
We
Bring it
got our
all.
arms. I'm not.
All
Putting
body
them
parts
back.
are accounted
Really-
for.
I feel awful asking that, but I felt like it was necessary. Okay.
All right.
Lead the way.
Okay, so are we concerned about traps, guys, or?
The trolls didn't seem smart enough to do traps, but I guess there could be other stuff in here.
Right. So Kia, who has the? So Kia and Radovan have the.
Radovan and Marla.
Okay, Radovan and Mara. Then they need to stay close together. Okay.
I can't see behind me, so.
Yep.
Oh, I'm right up there. I'm right there.
You're right.
Actually,
up
let me check something to make sure, because if Radovan... Hold still, guys. 1 sec.
For sure.
Let me just double check on what I've got Radovan's... Oh, yeah, Radovan should be emitting, so... Okay.
He's emitting.
He's emitting.
I admit,
Alrighty.
all right.
Okay. So how are you proceeding forth, Raisa, as you're about 20 feet ahead of our group?
Okay, so I'm not too terribly concerned about traps right now,
Okay.
but I am going to be listening intently,
All right.
but I will be watching for something that looks odd. So I'm not searching for traps, but I'm looking for something out of place.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Alrighty. Proceed at will.
All right.
And
And
just-
let me know if you'd like any rolls at any point.
I
in time.
will.
When? And what?
What is your listen, by the way?
Plus 12.
Okay. All right.
So you would like
continue- No. Not
What?
yet. No, not
Okay,
yet.
cancel that. Just disregard.
Yeah,
Keep
you
it
don't
for
need
the
one
next roll.
Yeah, of course, right?
yet. All right, so you guys continue ahead, creeping your way through the dark, dank caverns.
I missed the
Very,
sunlight.
very quiet.
Shh.
Very, very quiet. Racer continues ahead of you guys.
I can't tell if you guys are close or not, so.
You can probably hear Radovan behind you.
Okay.
Clunk,
I
clunk.
will say that your listen check definitely affords you that much understanding.
We're keeping up.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry
so
about us.
Whenever we come up to a corner like this, Gore, I think Race's standard practice is going to be to kind of slow and peek and listen,
Okay.
just so I don't have to tell you all the time.
I'm gonna also check behind me, by the way, every once in a while.
Right. Well, anytime you choose to turn around, that's when I know
Okay.
you're checking.
Okay, so you can see when I turn around.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty. So I'm going to say, junction, guys, what do we want to do?
Oh, great.
I wish I knew.
I wish you knew as well.
So you always go right.
Wasn't it
Thought it was
left last time?
Yeah, and then it was straight. Now I'm saying right.
She changes her mind as she sees fit.
Yeah.
You guys, there's so many ways.
Oh, go south. Go right.
Go right?
Raisa, you.
What?
Sorry, I lost sight of you for a second.
Okay, right. We'll go this way.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me move the map over. And
Okay.
hold on a sec. Let me just move this a fraction so that chat can see, because Roll20 does really weird things when you resize and move maps, and I have to kind of get it to where it will actually show the full left and right dimensions, because right now it's being a complete tool bag.
Uh-oh.
Go, God.
God, look at it. See, this is one thing that I wish they would fix in Roll20, is the ability to zoom in like accurately, because right now the only way I can show this side of the map is to be zoomed all the way out. It's the only way chat can see it, which kind of sucks. Alrighty.
Okay, so peeking around the corner, I can see something that looks a little odd.
Okay. By the time you see that, something is happening.
Oh, right.
That was why I was saying don't move any further, because I was trying
Yes.
to resize. So, as you stick your head around the corner to peek, now I'm going to try one more time to zoom in closer. I don't know if it's going to... It doesn't look like it's going to let me, but I'm going to try. No, it's not going to let me, so... I think the only way I'm going to be able to do this... Oh, maybe. Yeah, just about. It's just about let me. Okay, right here in this corner. Okay, so... as you stick your head around the corner, you are suddenly aware of some massive bone-like scythe like comes slashing out, like literally as you peer out, it's coming straight towards you.
Oh, dear.
Jesus.
Let's see what happens.
Does anybody else hear combat music?
Nah, it's not combat music.
Silence your phone, Redovan.
Did it roll?
I'm sorry.
What the hell is that roll?
1d2 months plus 5.
It's a good roll.
You got -3.
Alright, 22. What is your current AC? And it would be your... you wouldn't count your dodge. It can't be your flat-footed.
It'd be my flat-footed?
Yeah, whatever your flat-footed AC is.
12.
Then it hits you.
Oh no.
Okay. Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong damn thing anyway. There we go.
For 18 million damage.
Right.
Don't joke, Shagget. It's gonna be crazy.
Alright, whatever
Okay,
it was,
okay.
it slashes at you. Its huge hook, like huge bony hook, slashes into you, doing 9 points of damage as it opens up a big gash on your shoulder.
Okay.
Whatever that was, it wasn't me.
That was the
Just like a
monster.
dog.
Alright, are you staying put? You leaping back, or what are you doing?
You know, me thinks that would probably invoke a sort of reaction, so I think I would probably jump back.
Okay.
And this way, because I know that there's a wall there.
Alright.
And I'm gonna be like, ow, that really hurt.
Charlie!
What?
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna back up too.
Race
You hear a loud screech, and as you do so, a massive,
Raisa?
strange-looking thing comes charging round the corner for all to see.
And I'll
what
be
the
like,
heck?
oh my god.
God, it won't even let me zoom in.
Oh,
This is sucking. Hold on.
Oh, looks like a friendly thing.
There we
So
go.
friendly.
I found a spot that it'll actually allow me to zoom into it.
Can I do a knowledge dungeon check?
Well, I was gonna. Before you do that, let me tell you what it looks like.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, the thing is pretty large. It's probably about 9 foot tall, weighs about 400 pounds. It's got huge, long, powerful, like scythes for arms, with nothing more than a small appendage like thumb. Its head resembles a vulture with a monstrous beak. Its torso is shaped like a beetle's body and covered with
What
rough,
the-
stone-like exoskeleton studded with sharp, bony protuberances.
Protuberance.
Protuberances, that's a word.
Marlo sighs. Another bug. Great. Okay, I have to put Shara down, Radovan.
And I'm
Alright,
gonna be yelling, it's a giant beetle bird.
Giant beetle bird height. If you are now, basically, as it stands right now, everybody go ahead and make an initiative check. We'll see where you are on the initiatives first.
Okay.
13.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Yeah, no, Kia did a me.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Racer 22.
Show offs.
Marlowe 27.
Giant mom.
Kia 16. Alrighty, and let's make an initiative check for this little beastie. And it is going on a very slow 6.
He was sleeping when we rudely ran into his nest.
Okay, so Marlowe, you get to react first. There's a racer kind of between you and the thing, but there is room to get past her. What do you wish to do? What is your action?
Well, I quickly squatted and released Shara. Hopefully,
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
Radovan. Yeah. I really hope that Radovan.
I quickly squatted and released.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Okay.
Considering I'm last on the initiatives on the party, yes, I'm dealing with Shara. So do your thing. Do your thing.
So you laid down or either let go or laid down your end of the stretcher.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the description you just gave me. If there's any specific part I should be aiming for.
It's got a vulture head, giant exoskeletal hooks
Ugh.
for arms, and it's a thick and tough leathery skin with protruding bony bits.
Great.
All of it looks sharp and dangerous.
So of course I'm excited about hitting it. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to dodge past Raisa and jump on its back. Apparently, hold on. There we go.
Okay, so you're gonna slip past Racer and attack it.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. You, how far did you have to move? 26 feet was that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make a single attack. Okay, Chewie, punch it.
I forgot my one. There we go. I'm not in any stances, so that's going to be...
Okay, a 28 is a solid, resounding strike. But I guess you're being so timid as to what to punch. Maybe you held back a little more than you should have done because you only really just barely tapped it. It's like,
I would tap that.
I tapped it. All right. With your pathetic attempt out the way, Race. I'm sorry. Don't let me make you feel bad or anything.
Speaking of pathetic attempts.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, knowing that my short sword probably isn't going to do me much good right now, I am going to grab my hand axe. We're
Okay.
going to chop at this.
All right. Swing at it.
All right, and that would be the same as a regular dagger attack, correct?
It would be same as a regular melee attack. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just to make sure I got the right numbers.
Yeah. It'd be the same as whatever your normal short sword is, but less 2 because you don't have the +2 on it.
Woohoo!
Okay, you swing at it
Right.
once with the axe and miss.
Do I get a second attack?
You do, yeah, because you're right there.
All right.
As you swing at it with the second, as you swing back at it with a hand axe, it looks like you're about to hit it in the side, but then one of these massive bony arms of it comes sliding across and knocks your hand axe to the side as it basically parries the blow. So you didn't quite hit it. Kia, from all the way back there in the corridor, what do you wish
Yeah.
to try to do?
I'm going to sidestep so I'm slightly not in any line of...
Let's see what Kia can see, folks. Okay.
I can see everything. Sidestep so I'm partially covered by the cavern wall.
Okay.
And cast magic missile at it.
Okay. So you basically hit the E key so that your character leans out to the side, and then you fire
Yes.
from the side. Okay. All right, go ahead. Magic missile. Blue
Ooh.
balls of light buzz past Radovan and between Racer and Marlowe, slamming into this creature, doing 21 points of damage. It lets out a loud, kind of like screechy sort of sound as it reels back from the damage.
One more time. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Radovan.
I am casting a spell so I can be in the fight without getting physically up there.
Oh, I know what he's up to.
Spiritually weaponos, motherfucker.
Ooh.
Casting spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna have it appear right behind him, so it gets an attack because I'm gonna concentrate on it.
Yep. Okay. So let me give you. Actually, I don't need to put one on the map. Everyone knows it's there. Okay. So you summon a spectral morning star that appears and hovers behind him, and go ahead and let it swing.
That's Jesus. That was almost so
Oh.
All right. It lashes out towards him. Unfortunately, it misses.
bad. That's the story of my life.
Jump. You should make a song about it.
Alrighty. Your spiritual weapon misses the target, which means it is now the creature's turn to retaliate. Now, it has two choices. Will it decide to attack Marlowe, or will it decide to attack Racer? Now, it is going to attack, even though it could attack twice, it is going to concentrate its efforts on one of you.
Uh-oh.
So, on a roll of a 1 or a 2, it is going to concentrate its efforts on Racer. On a 3 or a 4, Marlowe.
Marlowe.
Owie.
It's a Racer. All right, Racer. It slashes at you with the two massive claws. The first one hits an AC of 19. Your dodge bonus would count this time.
Still hits me.
Okay. And the second one...
Wait, no, that's not good. No, that's not good.
Natural 20!
Potential crit.
Confirm it, Gore.
I'm
Yep.
afraid it is a confirmed crit. Okay, so the first hit...
Shit.
Get your healing spells ready, Radovan.
I know, seriously, man.
Okay, so the first hit, as the claw slashes out at you, it is an unrecognized command. It does absolutely nothing. Here we go. All right. Ooh, it's a painful 12 as it opens up a huge gash in your upper left thigh. Now the crit...
This is gonna hurt.
Very lucky. Is for 16.
my
However, much like a troll, it has a rather unpleasant circumstance should it hit you twice. All right. With its improved grab, basically it's like slashed into you, and it begins to try to lift. It's like the claws are dug in, and it starts to lift you off the ground towards the huge, big, sharp beak. It is an opposed grapple, so you have to try to resist it. Unfortunately, this thing has somewhat of an advantage when it does such things. And you will have to beat a 26 to scrabble out from underneath these vast, painful hooks.
Alright, well, it's possible.
Exactly! 710, thanks for the follow. Astral Be Select, thank you for the follow. And I'm going to say Veertex, thank you for the follow, unless that's not leak speak, in which case it's V3RT3X. Thank you anyway. Okay, can Racer scrabble out from the painful grip of this darn thing?
Alright.
It's like being lifted off the ground by two massive hooks, digging into your flesh. The pain is immense.
Let's go. Nope.
Unfortunately
Oh,
not.
shit. I just want to check something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I have the correct AC. What's the dodge bonus?
If you have light dodge, you get +1. And then whatever your dex normally is. when you're flat-footed, you don't get to count your dex or your dodge bonus should you have one. If you have dodge, it's a feat. It would be a feat that gives you +1 AC based on dodge.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I have that.
Okay,
so
all right then.
just confirming, yeah, no.
Cool. All right. Unfortunately, then, since it's lifted you up, it automatically hits with the beak.
What?
Oh, crap.
Rip Raisa.
So it is going to hit you for a rather painful additional 12. So basically, you guys see this thing slash out with both claws, stick into Raisa, turn him upside down as she screams in agony, lifts her up, and then he's like, and chunks straight down into her shoulder as she screams bloody murder as painful screams echo throughout the entire chasm.
Oh, that's awful, Gore. Why?
Because I hate you. So, all right. Marlo, seeing this, what do you want to do?
Okay. I know what I want to do, but I don't know if I'm able to do it. Can I whip out the commas and try to cut these hooks off of it?
You can pull out the commas as your move action, and then you can make an attack with the commas. It's a called shot, so it's going to be hard to hit.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do that because I want her down.
Alrighty, so you're going to be at -4 to hit. So you're going to be trying to hit an AC of 26.
Let me pull out this card and see what stance I need to be in to benefit most. God, we're...
Oh, it looks like you guys had a really good dungeon raid.
Ooh.
Is it under my notes?
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
get
under
it. I
notes.
didn't get in on that. Damn.
There it is.
I know,
Okay.
right? That would have been a good one to get in on.
I probably would have died
They racked
anyway,
up.
knowing my luck.
Okay, it looks like Tiger Style is my best bet, so I'm gonna fall into that.
Alrighty.
20.
Well, if you're fighting with the cameras, it's not going to affect your style's not going to apply.
Right, that's... Gosh damn it.
So
Okay.
you can't, because you're not using your... You won't be using your tiger claws because you'll be using the cameras, so it's going to be your regular attacks.
Right. Okay.
So I should have told you that before I let you look it up and just try to decide which one you might want to use.
So you said it was -5, right?
-4. So you basically you need a 20. All you need to worry about is do your normal attacks, but you're going to have to get a 26 to hit an arm or higher.
Save me, Marlo!
That's not good.
First camera misses.
Wow.
Save me, Marlo!
Then you got to do enough damage to hack through one. Second one misses. Of course, you can't flurry of blows either. So actually, yes, you can. You can flurry of blows, but you can't because you had to pull out the cameras. So
That was all 3 attacks.
Yep. Unfortunately, no. As you slash at this thing, it's with Racer wiggling in the air, screaming, holding onto its her arms are hanging onto its claws like this, obviously to try to support and resist the pain that she's in. Her legs are kicking like wildfire. As that's happening, you're trying to look around and find an opening, and your attempts at slashing are just not going well. Goram, thanks for the follow. Zimps, thanks for the follow. Shokin, thanks for the follow. Kavoom, thank you for the follow. Alrighty. Unfortunately, to no avail. Kia, what do you wish to do? Poor Racer is in dire agony as this thing is tearing her to
I'm gonna
pieces.
say, hey, bird brain, and I'm going to magic missile him using my empower feat to give it additional damage to
Alright.
hopefully hurt him.
So that will add 50% to the dice variable.
Right.
So not to the pluses, but it won't. You ignore the +1s. But go ahead and hurl that magic missile. Let's see what you can do to this thing.
So Do you want to add it after the fact, or should I
Yeah,
roll
no.
it?
Go ahead and roll it, and then we just add 50% to the roll itself. All right, so it's a total of 20. Look at, holy moly!
Nice.
That was almost a max. So you're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, adding 10. So 34-point magic missile. Very
Over
nice.
Here.
All right. With the sudden blast of blue balls of damage as they fly past, buzzing around Racer and just like bombarding this thing like an airstrike. It like screams loudly and starts to step and stumble backwards. As it does so, Racer slips from its hands and lands in a slumping mess upon the floor. You can see huge. Where the magic missile struck, there are huge cracks in the chitinous armor, and you can see this kind of an icky ichor starting to drip out from the cracks in the exoskeleton. Radovan.
So she's no longer impaled by this thing or held, right?
No, but she's a bloody mess on the floor.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
I don't know how many hit points she's on, but it ain't many.
8.
8. There you go.
Jeez.
So I'm going to do a cure critical on her, but I also want to move her away from the creature, you know?
Okay.
So, but unfortunately, I don't think I can do that because I have to move 5 feet just to get to her
Yeah.
to cast it.
Yep.
Alright, so I guess I'm just going to heal you, Race. I'm sorry. I wish I could move you behind me at the same time. But I just stoop down and touch you on the head, you know?
Ow!
Bless
you, my child.
Damn, rolled low.
Alrighty. So you are cured for 23 points of damage.
Why could you roll high?
You no longer feel quite as bad as you did, but the pain is still there, and it's a little traumatic still. It was not a very nice way to be attacked, for sure.
No.
I'm also going to say to you, Race, get behind me. Like,
Okay. It is its turn. Now, obviously, Marlowe is the obvious threat, so it is going to attack her.
Bring it, bitch.
Get away from her, you bitch! That's a miss. Oh, that's a...
that's a real miss.
And... that is also a miss. Okay. Obviously, in sheer agony and pain, it's no longer moving as well as it was. It attempts to kind of like slash out at Marlowe, but as fast on her feet as she is, she ducks under the first one, ducks under the second one, and kind of moves into the perfect position to retaliate. And it is your turn.
All right.
You got your cameras in your hands.
I'm gonna drop those. I'm just gonna let them clatter to the floor, because I don't want to take the time to put them away.
Okay, so you just let them go. All right, ting ting ting, as they clang on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna bring up my fist that has the ram ring on it.
Okay.
And shout, Ninizen.
Okay, so you are using how many charges?
I'm gonna use all 3. I'm gonna use 3.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Monk
yeah.
epic moment, yes.
this is exciting.
All right, so make sure you knock 3 charges off.
Right.
You can do it.
Alrighty. Ring of the Ram. Alrighty. And... okay, GT Blaine, thanks for the follow. Ox Bow Titan, thank you for the follow. Alright, so with 3, and Cyber Wiglet. Cyber Wiglet, thank you for the follow. Cool name. Okay. So yeah, 3 charges.
Yes.
Alrighty. Then you will be doing... let's see.
It's 3d6, right?
Use 3d6 points of damage. Yep. That's just all, and then basically it's a 50-foot. It's considered a 50-foot ranged attack. The force of the blow is considerable, and those struck by the ring also count as being bull rushed with a 25 strength. So roll your 3d6 damage.
Wow.
Ooh, for 10. All right. And it gets a +3 on the bull rush attempt. roll a d20 plus 3 for me. Alrighty. Well, the magic... Basically, as you say it, you hear a loud, like, sonic... as a huge, big, spectral bull's head suddenly appears out of nowhere and smashes this thing in the chest. It sends it hurtling against the rock wall as it bounces, like... hits the rock wall and then comes collapsing forward. As it does so, you notice that the crack that was in its chest before splits open as several strange-looking, bizarre, almost alien-like organs fall out and drop on the floor. It collapses to the floor, dead.
What do the organs look like?
They were strange alien organs.
Curious, are they wiggling around? Are they going to turn into little beetle birds?
It doesn't look like it, no. They're just like, you know, you're not really sure what they are. The shape of them is not like any normal kind of organ that you've seen before.
Hey, Risa, what are these?
My life flashed before my eyes. guys.
Oh, glad you're okay. That was pretty,
I thought
yeah,
I was
you
a
looked
goner.
pretty dead. You just looked
You
like
think you
bird
might
food.
use those in your apothecariness? We can saran wrap them or something for you.
Saran.
That's another heal for you,
What
Risa.
is a saran?
Alright, so you heal Raisa for another 19 points.
Thank you, Radovan.
I'm gonna bend over and pick up my commas now.
Okay.